Alright everybody, what is up? Coming back at you with another video, and I actually have two hands to use this time. I got a new tripod, so I'm trying to crank out some videos if I can. I finally do these multi-tool reviews. As you can see, obviously you're here for the title, I hope. And yeah, so let's cranking. I got four of them here. I got the Leatherman Mutt, the Rebar, and S2 Juice, and the keychain one, the Leatherman style PS. I actually just picked this up today since I lost my other one and I couldn't live without it, so I had to pick up another one. But today's review, I want to do the Leatherman Rebar. This is my favorite of the four of them that I have, just because of its size. It's in between these two, even though I carry both of these on me. Well, not this one, but I carried this one. I carry the Juice and the Rebar on me. This one stays in my bag when I go to work. But yeah, so the Rebar, I got the black oxide finish. When you get this brand new, your tantons turn black, but it's not the finish. I think it's just oil and whatever they do for manufacturing. Keep it from rusting out, I guess, or whatever. I don't think it's a rusting steel, or if that makes any sense. Anyway, yeah, this one, it's about 4 inches when it's closed, and it does have little ruler on the edges there, both metric and oops, that's the metric side, and then there's the inch side. But when you open it up like this, it's a full 8 inches, just like this, or not exactly, or whatever. But yeah, it's got the replaceable 154 cm wire cutters, hard wire cutter, and a yeah, whatever, they try to make 15 tools out of the same thing. But yeah, it's a great tool. I probably use this thing at least once a day for some reason or the other, and I've done a lot of bolts at work. We have these caster decks with these little wheels that move our aircraft containers around. Sometimes those wheels have to come out because the bearings in them jam up, so I call it teeth pulling, and I start pulling wheels to undo them. And this is the tool that gets it done, along with the Mutt, since it's more heavy duty too. This is like the in-between for me. It's like the perfect of both. It's bigger than this one, smaller than this one. Great selection of tools. The only thing it does lack is scissors, but it does have a knife. So we'll just go through the tools real quick, and they all lock, like I said, with this little thing right here. So you got your plain edge blade. I love this classic type blade shape. It's not too funky, or it's got a great belly to it. My camera will not focus any better, so bear with me. Sorry for that. Until I get a better camera one day. I use this knife a lot if I don't want to ruin my good blade. You know, save that for something else. If it's something small or whatever, and I have this is what I'll use. So a lot of people complain because if you do close this and then you got the blade out, it's like you can't go. You gotta go like this, you know. But I just say that's not a really big deal to me on multi-tools, because you can just open the thing up and you can still use it, and it still cuts. It's still the same thing. So you just got the pliers out, and you can, you know, hold it up here or whatever. I actually don't think that's that bad. You know, it's not like you're gonna use this all day like you are your regular knife. So, all right, we'll move on to the next tool. Rambled enough about the knife. I do like the knives. They usually come out in a cluster. You can probably get them out one by one if you really wanted to, but I usually just go like this, and then, so, okay, what do I need? I need the all really works good. You get your flathead screwdriver. It's kind of a normal size. Then you got your smaller size here. Like I said, the all does work really well. I've actually used that for a couple things. I forget what, but it actually does the job. You know, your medium-sized smaller screwdriver, flathead there, and then you got your lanyard ring. I don't really use this. I probably use this if I was taking this backpacking. I'd probably throw a orange lanyard on there, just so if I drop it, I can see it better. And then last thing on this side is your file. This is pretty good. The file's pretty good. I've used this a couple times. It does cut through certain things. On the bottom here, it is, you know, textured to cut through thin metal or whatever you got to do. I guess there's a wood file on one side and a metal file on the other. It works. I don't use it extensively, but it's there if you need it. So that's all those. And then we'll switch to the other side. And you got your rescue cutter, serrated blade. I really haven't used this one all that much, just because I always forget it's there. I just use some other blade or whatever. So close that so I don't cut myself. And what's else? You get your Phillips and your can opener. Standard Phillips. I like this because it has a long shank on it. Yeah, I said shank. And you can reach down into little places. You ever get those kids' toys that they want to set the screw so damn deep that you have one of them short little stubby ones. It's just not going to work. But your can opener here also has a wire stripper notch right here. I haven't used it as that yet, but I guess it would work. I don't know. You guys let me know. Let's see. Oh, the saw. Yeah, the saw is pretty good actually. It's sharp enough to use. I actually use this to trim some limbs on my Christmas tree this past Christmas. And once I got it in my house, I was like, oh no, I got a couple limbs here I didn't see, and I just whipped this out and sawed them right off. Went through it like butter. So it does work. It's great. It's a great multi-functional tool, hence multi-tool. But I think they make this in the satin finish, but I always like the black tactical finish to keep it covert operations. Yeah, okay, whatever. I just like the black. To me, it just looks better, or I just think it's different. Not everyone has a black multi-tool. But yeah, you can replace these in case you damage them, which I like. Like the S2 Juice, you can't replace those, so you damage them, you're kind of stuck with them. So if I got to cut some wire at work or whatever, I go to these. So, but the way I carry it is okay. Well, here's the sheath that it comes with. All right, not a bad sheath. It's MOLLE compatible. It's got a little snap there, and it's pretty good nylon. It's not bad. I've seen better, but it's not the worst. Definitely not the worst. I was actually surprised this came with it. I didn't think it was gonna come with something like this, but it did. So, like I said, MOLLE compatible, snap closure. Yeah, what you get the point. Velcro closure on there, and it does fit. It does work. It's not bad. If you don't have anything else, this isn't bad. Oh, I took that the drain hole eyelid out. That's because it's metal, and I just didn't want it scratching it. I didn't know if I was going to use this yet or not. So I'll just show you how this comes closed. To me, it's a little bit overkill for the tool size. I mean, when you look at this, look how much is left over when you fully, that's down in there. It's not coming out or anything, but yeah, it works if you got nothing else. It's would probably be good for something else, maybe a magazine or a flashlight or whatever you want to use it for. But I carry it in their standard one, and I run it horizontal on my belt, and it fits in here. I think the best because it runs pretty flat, and I forget it's on my belt. I don't forget it's on my belt, but it doesn't bulge out, and it's a pretty thin profile when you kind of compare it to this. It's kind of chunky. Like I said, probably better for something else. Maybe I don't know, maybe a small 9mm magazine or anything but the rebar. Like I said, you can use it if you have nothing else. But this is just their standard, I think, $10 sheath. I actually got this sheath with the tool set that I bought with the extra, whatever that tool set comes with, the little bits or whatever. And this came with that. And I was like, I wonder if this will actually work. Velcro closure. You can, run it vertical. There, this one's well made. I like this sheath a lot better, just like I said, because it's more streamlined and flatter, and it fits in my belt sideways. This one could too, but this one just would bulge out, and I don't like that. So, oops, hit the damn tripod. Got a tripod, I'm already hitting it. So, yep, that's Leatherman Rebar review. If you guys have any other questions, comments, I don't really care unless they're good ones. So, you can subscribe, not subscribe, like, dislike, I don't care. I'm doing my own thing and having fun doing it. So, hope you guys like this. I'm still waiting to get my AR-15 out and do some shooting so I can actually fully review this because I haven't used the carbon scraper yet. We'll see if I want to do this one. My battery's dying, so I gotta recharge this whole stupid camera and whatever. So, oh man, hitting this tripod all over the place. So that's the Leatherman Rebar. Take it easy, guys. Damn, hitting this damn thing.